In a world where negativity is so prevalent, the choice of being a beacon of light and hope should be the priority. God said He reveals to redeem. This is not the time to drag prophecies that has already occurred. Whether it's true or not, fake or real, only God knows. This is the time to fix faults, if any. This is the time to pray for more mercy, to change the spiritual atmosphere. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. A reason I refuse to utter negativity, especially when the person involved isn't present at the time of declaration. As a servant of God, you know well that when you utter the negative, spiritual agreement, spiritual covenant can happen so quickly because things work so fast in the spirit realm. Beloved, don't be doubtful, don't challenge, no matter what, and no matter how grounded you are spiritually. Don't be doubtful, don't challenge. Ephesians 6:12. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. Whether you believe it or not, spirituality exists. Death is real. James 1:19. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Let your way of life be guided by a desire to invoke God's grace and glory in a way that uplifts others. Beloved, when there is revelation, there is redemption. It comes in many forms or types. Sometimes some revelations just communicate a message without actually solving the problem. Either ways, when there is revelation, there is redemption. God reveals to redeem. Before declaration of any message from God, there should be prayer, there should be confrontation. If the person involved is not coming, go. If the person is refusing to come to you, do your work and go to the person like the prophet did, for the sake of your own accountability. Romans 14:12. So then each of us will give an account of ourselves to God. Beloved, when the prophet went to the king Hezekiah, the prophet was with a message. Literally, the prophet is a messenger. The king Hezekiah acknowledged that, didn't attack the prophet. In return, the king Hezekiah knew that only God can solve the problem, because only God gives life for all of us to breathe and for all of us to live. So it still boils down to God. So the king Hezekiah, when the prophet left, acknowledged God's sovereignty and supremacy and turned to God and prayed. God said, pray without ceasing. He didn't say that let somebody pray on your behalf without ceasing. When you get hurt, the wound is with you, is on you. You feel the pains. The one treating you, no matter how careful the person is, will one way or the other do it anyhow. But you feel the pain. You realize that when you're treating it yourself, you pamper it because you feel the pain. Only you can communicate better with God. Nobody can do that on your behalf. Salvation is a soul deal. Salvation is an individual affair. Death is inevitable. Our days on earth are numbered. Don't die before your time. How you die really matters. Do you know that per how you die, or per the things that are done after your death, your soul cries, your spirit weeps. My heart is deeply broken. I've prayed thoroughly. Let's pray for mercy. Shalom, peace, and love.